A Los Angeles Derby Dolls bout consists of 4 quarters, each lasting 15 minutes. These quarters are divided into 60-second rounds called jam. Each team has 5 players on the track in each jam, 4 players called blockers, and 1 point-scoring player called the jammer. You can always distinguish the jammers from the other players on the track by their starred helmets. It's the jammer's job to try to score points, and the blocker's job to try to stop them. The first whistle will sound to start the jam, and the blockers launch onto the track. The blockers form a tight grouping called the pack. The jammers race their way around the track and catch up to the pack. The jammers must then fight their way through the pack. The blockers from the opposing team will try to stop them, while the blockers on their team try to assist them. The jammers have now broken out of the pack and must race their way around the track and meet up with the pack again. Keep an eye on the jammer in front. She is your lead jammer and can call off the jammer by placing her hands on her hips. The pink jammer is now in position to score. She receives 1 point for each member of the opposing team she passes. As the pink jammer racks up points, the yellow jammer catches the pack and is now also in position to score. The yellow jammer will also receive 1 point for each member of the pink team she passes. The jam ends when 60 seconds have elapsed, or when the lead jammer calls off the jam by placing her hands on her hips. Players are not permitted to purposely trip or tackle their opponents. Players can block each other using their bodies and shoulders, but cannot use their elbows, forearms, or hands. Players violating the rules will be placed in the penalty box located on the infield, forcing their team to skate the next jam with 1 less skater. The game ends after 4 quarters. The team with the most points at the end of the bout is your winner.
Los Angeles! Welcome to Doll Holla, the home of your Los Angeles Derby Dolls. Today, we present a very special Junior Derby Dolls exhibition bout between Black Thunder and White Lightning. Yeah, you ready to meet the skaters?
Bringing out the boom, it's Black Thunder! Number 64, Smackaroni. 88Q, Rage. 189, Destroyer. 347, Katana Crash. 522, it's Stargirl. 7L11, Skate White Shark. Number 857, Kitten Crush. 1201, Gizmo. 2011, it's Stitches. 3355. Owzen Napped. Co-captain Black Raven, and the captain of Black Thunder, number 46, Wensley Adams. Jolteon and time for Black.
Let's welcome a White Lightning back. That's right. Some noise. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, balance! 14 is Hell on Wheels. Wearing 17, Dirty Tricks. Wearing 27, Luna Shopgood. Wearing 36, it's Slim Reaper. Wearing 63, we got Beetlejuke. Wearing 505, it is May Day. Wearing 512, Ziggy Stardust. Wearing 1609, we got Hidden. Wearing 5533, Mad X. Wearing 6248, Pink Poison. Co-captain of White Lightning, wearing 22, Ania Brawleton. And captain of White Lightning, wearing 74, Furious George. Your coaches are Greased, Frightening, and Thugs Bunny. Let's give it up for White Lightning, everybody.
All's fair in love and roller derby, and these are the people who keep it that way. It's the enforcers. Head referee, Go Ishii roll. Game executioner, the Kingslayer. Jam refs, Metallic Kyle and Casey Cojones. Pack refs, Wild Bill Hiccup and Suspect Ed. Penalty tracker, Hassel Black. Penalty tracker assistant, Bunny Holly. Penalty box administrator, Deathly Hollers. Your eyes in the sky, Chakura and Penaltina. Scoreboard operator, Helvetica. Whiteboard, Honey BB, the enforcers.
All right, we want to thank our EMTs, the doll repair team, the track monkeys, and of course, the rad crew. I am Eva Lee, and this is Trixie Biscuit. We'll be your announcers today. The Derby Dolls acknowledge that we gather on traditional and unceded Kizh and Tongva land. We ask league members and the Derby Dolls community to honor with gratitude the Kizh and Tongva people, elders, and the land itself. And now I got one question for you. Are you ready for roller derby action? Come on, Los Angeles. First bout of 2025. 22nd year of roller derby with your Los Angeles Derby Dolls, keeping bank track roller derby alive in Los Angeles, particularly right here in lovely downtown Vernon.
It's a beautiful day for roller derby, Evelyn.
It's always a beautiful day for roller derby. And we have got the jammers on the line, and we'll do a quick refresher for anyone who forgot how roller derby is played. The jammers are wearing stars on their helmets. When they go through the pack, the first one out of the pack will be called the lead jammer. The lead jammer can either skate the full 60 seconds of the jam or call it off at any time by putting hands on hips. Once we get the lead jammer out, which is right now between Katana, Crash, and who is the lead jammer for Black Thunder, although Ziggy Stardust getting out for White Lightning. When the lead jammer enters the back of that pack, every member of the opposing team passed is a point. Clean through, calls it off. And it looks like Black Thunder the first to draw blood.
And we've got our first penalty of the day, too. That's Bella Blitz sitting down for
directional block.
White Lightning for a directional block.
Yeah, I have a shout out for you from your dad about directional blocks.
My dad? My dad called you?
And
he wanted to talk about directional blocks?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, unfortunately, I didn't get that shout out soon enough to Bella Blitz. Although, fortunately here, the enforcers are allowing me to have that time. So we got 2 points there. Let's get everyone inside. Come on inside, everybody. Let's get ready for some roller derby here. As we got that first jam down, Bella Blitz's dad was saying that, watch those directional penalties, Papa Blitz.
Papa Blitz was right on time.
We're hoping we
so
got
maybe a jam too late.
Yeah, maybe a jam too late.
Before she
I
skated.
know. Well, it's the first one, so that shows a perfect example why that shout out was necessary. Hey, is everyone excited to be here? Yeah, let's do a check. Who is rooting for Black Thunder? And who is rooting for White Lightning? Yeah. Well, we just want to remind you all, you can scream, you can shout. The only thing you cannot do is whistle. If you want to whistle, you have to become one of our enforcers, which is a lot of fun, especially if your kid is graduating soon and you become an empty nester.
Yeah, that's right. Just email refs@derbydolls.com and they will take it from there.
All right, so we've got White Lightning down one blocker with Bella Blitz sitting in the penalty box for that directional block. And here comes the jammers. White Lightning out first. And that's hit and hidden. But here comes Rage, jamming for Black Thunder. Oh! Hit and hidden, calling it right when going through the back wall of Black Thunder. And that's 4 points.
Cutting it real fine, though. I was impressed with the timing there. I wasn't sure that jammer was through the pack before signaling that call-up.
Yeah, the juniors think faster because their brains haven't been distorted like ours. Which is pretty incredible. That was so fast. They're so amazing. All right, nobody in the penalty box, something we definitely appreciate. Making sure everything's all legal here. Everything legal?
Yeah,
Are we
we're just
legal?
making sure we've got the right points on the board, the right time on the clock.
Metallic Kyle looks very serious.
This is serious business, Evil 8.
I mean, look at him.
That's right.
He's extremely serious as he's marching up. Uh-oh, here comes Casey Cajones.
Yeah, they're both coming up to kick your ass for making fun of
man.
them for being so serious. Of course they're serious.
I
They have
know.
important jobs.
I know, and it's being called a timeout. All right. Well, hey, everybody. Let's do a quick check to thank some of our sponsors. I just want to take a moment, particularly to thank S1 Helmets, a symbol of protection, protecting the doll since 2009. Wow, the official helmet of the Derby Dolls. You know, shop smart. Shop S1 Helmet smart. And special love this S1 Helmets because they made sure that the skaters who either lost their helmet in the fires or had it damaged, they replaced them for free.
Oh, that's so great of them.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We are here to, to celebrate our wonderful city of Los Angeles, which we love so much. And want to get that shout out in there right away. Okay, let's get some roller derby happening here.
There goes the whistle. There go the jammers.
Yeah, White Lightning, they are just hitting that Black Thunder wall of defense. I see Ginger snapped up there. Oh, and it makes room for Smackaroni to come through on the inside.
Smackaroni saw the moment and rose to it just in not very much space, diving on through to escape.
Yeah, Slim Reaper making it out, but although Ziggy Stardust is not having it. You know, since Ziggy Stardust became a track monkey, this is officially Ziggy's track. So,
well, and Ziggy defended it real well. Smack had half a track lead or more and was not able to get past that first blocker. Ziggy held the line and forced the call off.
Yeah, I don't give enough shout outs to this beautiful bank track made of masonite that we all built ourselves with our own blood, sweat, and tears.
Masonite and Derby doll dreams.
Yes. Okay, looks like, somebody's investigating something on the floor. Is it something slippery? Did somebody lose something?
Did you
Is
strike
it
gold?
blood?
Black gold? Texas tea?
Did you find my hopes and dreams?
Oh, no, those are in the track, remember?
Oh, yeah, no, those are literally on the blood. Oh, somebody lost a necklace, I think.
Yeah.
Hey,
or
no
jewelry.
Jewelry break. Have a little bit of us. You know, it's always hard to get into a new year. It's kind of like a Monday, but the Monday's the first quarter, and then after that, it's just all, it's all like rainbows and unicorns and just beautiful points and stuff.
Yeah, unicorns to show up.
Does anyone have like a vacuum or something? All right, if you hopefully whatever it is.
They're real little, but it doesn't take much for if you're skating at speed and you hit something like that, you're going to go flying. So that's why it is really important that they make sure they get every single one of these. Yeah,
and particularly important for the enforcers who are on the middle end skates, and that's Suspect Ed, Wild Bill, Hiccup, Metallic Kyle, and Casey Cajones. They can be out there. They have to be able to look at the skater and not at their feet. Yep. So
they keep the skaters safe. We want to keep them safe too.
All right, here we go. Oh, that was beautiful.
That was Pink Poison laying the body on Raven. But Raven was quick to pop up. It is lead jammer for Black Thunder.
Yeah, and not to be left out too far behind, that's Furious George jamming for White Lightning. But here comes Raven.
Oh, beautiful footwork getting through that pack. Calls it off just as Furious was getting to that pack. Nothing for the white team. And that's 4 for Black. They're ahead 8-4 with 8:30 left to go in the first.
Now we are having slightly shortened quarters, so you might notice that. So there'll be, just letting you know, the game might go a little bit quicker. So I guess we're kind of filling it up there with a little bit of enforcer action and the mysterious beads. Kind of remind, it's like Showgirls where she just drops her beads down the stairs to take out the other one. Okay, so we do have, look at that, a directional block ×2 against Bella Blitz. And then we do have another blocking out of play there.
Yep.
And that is against
Pink Poison.
Pink Poison.
So Bella's already on 3, not quite halfway through the first. On your 7th penalty, you are ejected. So we're hoping that Bella cleans it up in the quarters to come.
Yeah, Kitten Crush doing a great job of holding that front line. Is Hell on Wheels finally breaking out for White Lightning. And there goes Gizmo for Black Thunder.
No, I haven't seen a lot of Gizmo Evil.
Oh! Kitten Crush against Is Hell on Wheels. Wow, that was beautiful.
A very convincing hit there.
That was a super convincing hit.
Took a step out of his Hell on Wheels' stride, that's for sure.
And I do see someone in the penalty box. I believe does that Kitten Crush in the penalty box?
Couldn't tell you. Yeah, I think so. 857.
Yeah, yep. 850, directional block.
Directional block.
Yeah, I gotta really do that shout out. Hey, watch the directional blocks. That's from Evilly and Tristan Bissia to everybody.
Yeah, the directional block, once the whistle blows, all the skaters must start moving in this counterclockwise fashion. They're not allowed to take one single step in the other way, and they're not even allowed to stop. So that's where you get those stopping penalties and directional blocks.
Beetlejuke out lead for White Lightning. Stitches goes into the infield, have to re-enter the pack without advancing position, deciding to go defense on the back wall.
Oh, Beetlejuke, Red Rover, let Beetle come over, busts through that wall, gets 5 points, that's a full pull.
Yeah, don't forget, you can always tell the lead jammer because there's an enforcer in the middle pointing at them, and they have a headband with a color corresponding to the shirt of the lead jamming team skater. Too many words at once coming out of my mouth.
Beetlejuke is back for another bite at the apple as the Black Thunder jammer finally escapes the pack.
Stitches is free!
Free Stitches! Stitches is a free elf!
Oh!
And Beetlejuke goes down and calls it off. You can call it off if you are knocked down on the track, but if you get knocked off the track to the inside or, God forbid, the outside, you do have to re-enter legally before you can call it off. Of course, if somebody got knocked out to the outside, I'm pretty sure they'd call off the jam legally.
You know, not necessarily. I have seen skaters go off that rail and come right back in. You have too. One of my favorite was when...
Don't tell me what I've seen, Evil Lee.
Well, one of them was Smarty Pants. I'm not sure you're with the league, but that was so classic. Okay, so Raven in the penalty box with the directional block for Black Thunder. And then we've got a
directional block?
I know, and that's against Slim Reaper. And then we also got a low blocking penalty there.
Mad X.
Mad X. Wensley Adams, captain of Black Thunder, is your lead jammer. Oh, and that's Bella Blitz.
Can't believe Bella kept her feet, but she sure
did.
Oh,
I can. Oh, that was nice. Wensley Adams gets the points, calls it off.
Yeah, that's 4 for Black Thunder.
But no directional block for Bella, although being the jammer, that, you know.
No, I do see Pink Poison in the box.
Oh, my. That's kind of, you know, we expect that. Directional block.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Yeah, and joined in there by Hidden with also, hey, directional block.
Sometimes, you know, the needle gets stuck, Evil Lee. The record skips, and we just keep getting the same penalty over and over.
It happens. You know, it just, you got to shake it off. You got to do a reset. You got to kick the rail. It's a Bonita story used to do. Kick the rail and say, reset. Look at that pack. I mean, the way that they're scrambling for positioning to hold it, just always, the defense and offense at the same time is always kind of mind-blowing. Luna Shovegood out lead, jamming for White Lightning, but here comes Boom for a Black Thunder. Comes up to the back, calls it off. Let's see how that shaked out.
I see no points from either ref there, I believe.
Ooh, one point for White Lightning.
Oh, there it is. I was looking at the wrong ref. I got to look at the one with the headband on, Evil Lee.
Yeah, so they have color, well, actually, Wild Bill, oh, no, yes, they have color coordinating headbands for the teams. And we do have a penalty against Black Thunder.
Oh, it's a jammer penalty.
Oh, wow, look at that script. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Jam redo. A cutting penalty. I guess didn't quite re-enter without advancing position for Vavroom. And yes, that's going to make this a power jam.
Power jam.
Advantage White Lightning, who's ahead 19-12 at this moment.
I'm going to say that's probably, that's his Hell on Wheels wearing the star. His Hell on Wheels, a very wily jammer, very speedy, but going to have to get out of this pack first before she can show it off.
Yeah, I look at the footwork, though. Really incredible. Comes up against Great White Shark.
Oh! Fire!
Flying into the infield.
White Lightning pivot sent Ginger snapped into the jammer.
Oh!
And takes another
Great White
one.
Shark. It's like, whoa.
It's violent out there, Evil Lee.
Yeah, it is. It's roller derby. Oh, Rage. Rage is just holding his Hell on Wheels to the rail. Oh, man, his Hell on Wheels Wow, give it up, man.
Yeah.
That
Hard
was
fought.
incredible.
And then is Hell on Wheels. Does she stop to take a breath? No, she looks at the jam clock to see how much time she has. She just had 20 seconds, making the most of it.
Woo, and
Gets all the points.
yeah, White Lightning had held back Wensley Adams. The pack was pulled apart enough. They had to let her go. Queen sweep of points.
Huge, huge effort by Is Hell on Wheels. Outstanding and great defense from Black Thunder.
That was beautiful. Ugh. I did shoulders yesterday, and I was really pushing it, so I can't move my arms like this. Just, you know.
Well, I don't think you have to.
I don't think I do, but I went to go move to get my water, and I was like, oh my gosh, that hurts.
You're not going to call a touchdown or nothing.
Yeah.
All right, I see two pretty full penalty boxes there, Evilie.
Yeah, we definitely, I see, Bella Blitz?
Bella Blitz for directional block.
And joining there was directional block for
Reaper.
Slim Reaper as well, and then Skate White Shark directional block and a back blocking penalty. Directional block for Rage as well. And it looks like Kitten Crush comes out of that, hands off hips, calls out the jam, and that opens up and frees everybody from the penalty box.
Yeah,
so
very
you're
smart
in the
move.
penalty box for only the time of the jam. So if you want to call it off, that is your opportunity if you want to free your skaters.
And that's a great idea for as the game progresses too, because when you have that few number of blockers, often people will try to do too much and they will incur penalties, and then you're going to have two sitting for the next jam too.
Yeah.
So clean slate. Everybody can get back up there and do what they do. Strategery. That's a little.
Yeah.
The more you know. Do.
You can make some noise for these skaters. Yeah, you can stomp your feet too. Woo!
Well, I think it was a little disrespectful during my public service announcement.
I
I
don't
was
know.
really dropping knowledge, but I guess they can cheer.
I'm trying to cheer for Mayday's trying to get out of there, but wow. Look at the lateral movement though. I mean, it's just the running on skates. Oh! Wasn't sure if was going to advance position there. I don't know, trying to keep it clean, trying to keep it safe, but Rage is not making it easy. Look at Rage.
Yeah, and I believe that
Oh, all of them are just so, look at that. Oh, so good. They're all so good. I love the juniors so much. They're the best thing in the entire world is junior roller derby. It is truly the greatest invention.
it's a fact.
And that's Stargirl. Trying to get to, yeah, that is a tight pack. It's like all hands on deck of the offense and defense. Finally, White Lightning breaking it out. But
And
that,
it makes it such a challenge, I believe, to get back on if you get knocked off.
yeah, Pink Poison up, but there was only 2 seconds left on the jam clock at that point. So that was a big time killer. That was exhausting
Yeah,
to
and I
look
do
at.
believe we're going to be seeing another power jam, I believe. Because I spy with my little eye Mayday going to
Yeah.
the box for stopping on the track.
Yeah, Mayday in the penalty box for stopping. Joined in there by Ziggy Stardust with a low blocking penalty. And Stargirl in there with an arms penalty. So that's a double jammer down. So if two jammers, then there should be two jammers because you have to have a jammer in a jam. Otherwise, it's just couple skate. All right. If you have any questions, ask the enforcers.
Don't ask me, I don't know anything.
Ask Trixie, knows a lot. Trixie's just shy. Trixie's so shy.
Shy. I don't like to talk to strangers.
Here comes Rage! Rage jamming for Black Thunder out lead. And Slim Reaper making it out for White Lightning. Oh, Rage through that pack on a scoring pass and calls it off. Nice, clean sweep of points there for Black Thunder. And they're still looking for little things down there. Do you-
All right.
I could go down there and look for you if you like.
That looks like our quarter break, you believe.
That is, we have a 5-minute break here right now. Well, give us some time to look for those bees. Hey, buy a raffle ticket. Let me tell you what you could win in the raffle. You could win a Starbucks tumbler and hot cocoa. You could win a t-shirt, water bottle, and a Starbucks gift bet card. And you can also win a Fog Lies 12-inch plushie hot dog. If you don't want that, you can always give it to me. I'll give it to my friend Sheila. You can get a gift bag of Derby Doll merch and a Rude Chicks grab bag. Now, don't forget, we do the raffle right here at the end of the third quarter. So make sure that you buy those raffle tickets. And we are a nonprofit organization, so we do definitely appreciate the money to keep the lights on, especially since we didn't have a game last month to pay for rent. So, yeah, we will be starting the next quarter with a directional block against Kitten Crush. Oh, maybe we're not having a quarter break? Or maybe we have one more jam?
Looks like we got one more jam.
Hey,
My
one more
bad.
jam, and then so now you all know the raffle prizes, and you can start buying them immediately at the beginning of this quarter.
Yes, do not wait. Jump on that thing. Curious George, eager to get those points, get off the track, and maybe buy some raffle tickets.
Always, yeah, they could win.
I don't see why not. It's not like sports betting.
Man,
I mean, they probably can't bet on their own games, but I bet they can
after
write a raffle
those
ticket.
incidents with Blaine and his sports betting, we just don't talk about that anymore, Trixie. My lawyers, they said no more mentions of sports betting.
Yeah, Blaine's not allowed back in Vegas. It's really sad.
Yeah, well, it's all right. Smackaroni, though.
Smackaroni can go to Vegas.
Yeah, well, Smackaroni's trying to get out of the pack and almost made it through, but it's like Ziggy Stardust is just making it very difficult along with Hit and Hidden. But
nice pass. Beautiful. Looks up the clock. Got 8 seconds left. Can Smack do it?
that's Furious George.
Furious George. Well, Smack's now. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
My
We got our
bad.
teams mixed
That's
up.
Smack. That's the quarter in.
There you go. Oh, 15 points for White Lightning. They take a commanding lead. Okay, this is it. Quarter break. Go get yourself some snacks,
White
everybody.
Lightning 39 and Black Thunder 16.
All right, we'll be right back at you in a few minutes. right, welcome back to second quarter exciting roller derby action here in Valhalla. Are you all having a good time? All right, we got to make a couple adjustments here. First of all, the last jam, the White Lightning has 39 points. Get that 23 on that last jam, incredible power jam. We are also, though, going to have quite a few people in the penalty box for, you guessed it, directional blocks. That's right. We've got Ziggy in there, Bella in there. Who else has got a directional block? We're like Oprah with directional blocks. Everyone's got a directional block.
Look under your chair. There's a directional block under there.
Skate's got, Shark's got one. Kitten's got one. Everyone's got a directional block.
Yeah, a lot of penalties in the first quarter there, Evely, despite the abbreviated running time. 14 for White Lightning and 9 for Black Thunder. 5 of those White Lightning points being awarded to Bella Blitz.
So, oh yeah, don't forget the pivot. So the pivot is the skater with the stripe on their helmet. The pivot has the opportunity, they're kind of like the leader of the pack in some way, but also the jammer could at any point pass the star cover to them and they could become jammers themselves. So basically right there, Furious George hits the front, calls it off, and Jet Jam is over. Let's start again with full packs.
I would not be surprised if the same thing wouldn't have happened if Rage had been the one to get out first. I'm pretty sure both those jammers had the same idea.
Yeah, let's just start all over again.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that a lot.
Yeah, clean reset. Why not?
I've been calling off the jam since January 24th, and nobody seems to be listening to me.
Beetlejuice takes the tumble, but it is White Lightning with the lead jammer, number 17, Dirty Tricks.
Yeah, Dirty Tricks is, wow, look at that. They're just, yeah, that's, these packs are tough, man. Ziggy just holding out the jammer for Black Thunder up at that rail for the longest time.
Yeah, but Ziggy sneaks on through.
Destroya is just having a really hard time getting through. Looking for some help from Stargirl. Up, but then again, here comes Dirty Tricks. To the back, into the infield, has to rear that pack to that advancing position, but look at that wall behind. You got Vroom, who is just not messing around. Coming there, some Kitten Crush. Yowzer, that was a lot of work. That was incredible. That was a great jam.
Great jamming by Dirty Tricks. Great firming up the defense in back by Black Thunder. Really just, I love roller derby, Evely.
I do too. I've loved it since the 70s.
All right, you loved it before me.
Hidden in the penalty box with a directional block. And hey, let's got one for Kitten Crush in there. Also directional block ×2.
Yeah, you know, I was trying to think about why we're seeing so many of those directional blocks, Evely, and I think it is just everyone is so eager to engage. You know, you see that jammer coming, and it's the lead jammer right now, Bella Blitz for White Lightning. You see that person you want to hit, and you can't wait for them to get into legal position. You take that one step back. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, and it's not even just that. It's like when you're hitting to the side, you know, when you're wiping the track like that, you can get a directional from that. And I think as you see these people doing those lateral blocks all the time, and that's where directionals come in too.
And also slow packs, you know,
yeah.
when the pack is that slow, you want to step into your hit to get more power on it. But if you step backwards, you get the dirty seat.
Yeah, and that was Bell Blitz came right up to Ginger Snap and called it off. But we got 8 points for White Lightning, and we do have a directional block there against Black Thunder and Katana Crash. So let's bring it up 8 more points for White Lightning, brings it to 53-16.
Ooh, that is a commanding lead, Evely, especially when you consider that only one team has gotten any points off of power jams in this game so far, and it was White Lightning, and it was only 5. Smackaroni out in lead for Black Thunder.
Oh, yeah, Rage with some great trying to hold back Pink Poison. Oh, Bubba Vroom taking a tumble. Kind of curious if that might have came off of Pink Poison. We'll have to wait and see.
No points for White Lightning. Nobody in the penalty box, and 3 for Black Thunder, bringing it to 53-19. So quiet in here.
It's really an scoreboard maybe the game itself.
First again, and that star. This is exactly what Black Thunder needs to start closing this gap.
Oh!
Takes the low road, but must have put a foot on the infield because I saw both jam refs calling cut there. So as stop from looks of things.
Stuck at the back of the pad. Oh wow, that was some close.
Kitten Crush doing when you know that you're gonna when you give away, make the most of it and pack up as many points as you can get. Kitten Crush stuck behind a big wall.
Finally decides to give it up and call it off.
Report.
The penalty box and so. Nobody got a directional. Yay! Oh, I was so wrong. It was so close, and then somebody went in the penalty box. Maybe they're just going there because they don't want to sit with their friends.
Aw, no, everybody loves each other in roller derby, Evilly. I always want to sit with my friends. Not in the penalty box necessarily, but I want to sit with my friends.
We got a timeout being called. All right, timeout being called by the enforcers. Hey, you know who's watching?
Who's watching, Evilly?
Smack's grandma is watching from Southport, UK.
Heck yeah.
And wanted to shout, "Go Smack!" And guess what? Smack's grandma is really looking forward to being here in person in April.
I want to meet Smack's grandma.
Yeah. Apparently, be yelling her head off. All right, so we cannot wait to meet Smack Ronnie's grandma. Hey, don't forget, can you bring us some English toffee, please? Because my cousin usually sends me some, and he didn't this year. And, that'd be great if you could bring us.
So here's the penalty situation. Black for cut crush here in the is going to make this a of white lightning. So they're going to have and all the blockers.
Well, we got one of the trainers for Black Thunder, by the way, Betty Rumble, 17th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Betty Rumble.
We got to bring that up some more later. But right now, we're back to the track. Power Jam advantage to White Lightning. Ziggy Stardust on the jam line. Black Thunder down, their jammer and one of their blockers.
Oh, beautiful, just sidestep by Ziggy. Swerves that blocker, and Ziggy's out with a ton of time on the jam clock.
Yeah, it looks like Black Thunder trying to race that pack. They want to make it more difficult for Ziggy to catch up. Although you start seeing them, the enforcers are saying you've got to keep in that zone. Otherwise, they're going to start giving you failure to reform penalties.
That's right. When the pack is split, it is the responsibility of both teams to get it together. The ones in front have to slow it down. The ones in back got to speed it up. That's why you see this getaway come closer move like you're doing.
Ooh.
20 seconds left on the jam.
Ziggy comes right up to the back of Rage and Wensley Adams, and they have to let her go because the pack is at the back because they're holding back Great White Shark.
Yeah, you get the points when your hips pass the opposing blocker's hips, or I believe when the blockers in front are called out of play. So that's 10 points for White Lightning.
Taking it to 63-27. And I believe Skate White Shark in the penalty box with a cutting penalty. Neapolitan out lead for White Lightning. And here comes Raven jamming for Black Thunder.
Nice little head fake as Neapolitan approaches the pack, but the Varoom was not having it.
4 points for White Lightning.
I get so confused, Evilly. Voofer Broom is 33.55 and Mad X is 55.33.
Yeah, I know, and I'm slightly dyslexic. So Slim Reaper in the penalty box with a
Directional block.
I also get Smackaroni and Furious George because it's 64 and 74, and sometimes it just kind of.
Yeah, when are they going to invent some new numbers?
I know.
I think we need new numbers. Not the skaters. I
Well,
think
there's
just like
Smackaroni right there. There you go, Grandma Smackaroni.
Hey!
Hey!
No doubt yelling her head off back there in
The UK.
the UK. Oh, smack smooth around that high rail.
Hidden.
Looked like an attempted call off, but the jam goes on.
Yeah, Wensley Adams was dangerously low of having a low block there.
Well, you don't get called on almost.
No, thank goodness.
You said halfway to the penalty box.
It's halfway.
Yeah.
And once again, so I'm going to give this to everybody, but Bella Blitz, Papa Blitz is proud of you, but says stay low, stay strong, and watch those directional penalties. That goes to everybody with watching those directional penalties. But I think Bella might be sitting out just so they don't want to get too many penalties more. Pink Poison, though, directional block times 2.
Times 2.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're not just getting one; they're getting multiples.
That's right. You can incur. There's no limit to the number of penalties you can incur in a jam, but you only sit for one.
True. Skate White Shark decides to call it off before Furious George can pass.
White Lightning ahead 67-34 with just over 3 minutes left to go in the half. At halftime, we suggest that you go get a snack, go get a drink, go get, there's all kinds of good stuff out there, vendors.
Yeah, we got a Katana Crash in there with an arms penalty. Yeah, and make sure you buy some Derby Dolls merch. We need the money to pay for our rent.
Skating like the Rents do. Oh, dirty tricks passes by unnoticed on that inside.
Yeah, everyone's paying attention to Wensley Adams, and that gave Dirty Tricks a chance to go through on the inside, though. Wensley is out.
You can hear the coaches and the teammates yelling, call it from the bench.
And by the way, look at the coaches. The coaches are all juniors. It's incredible. We're so excited to see the juniors as our bench coaches. And like I said, Betty Rumble, 17th birthday, and that's from Mom, Dad, her little brother, Blaze, and all of her family.
And for me and Evilly, too.
Yeah,
we will also want you to have a happy birthday.
Yeah, if there's a gift, somebody should have written our name on the card.
Yeah, definitely. That's from all of us.
Just write our name on the card, okay? Beetlejuice, Outlane calls it off right before Rage should pass.
All right, looks like we've got a timeout being called by Black Thunder.
Hey, so Brooklyn's got some shout outs. Brooklyn wants to give some shout outs to both a bench team. So proud of our high level skaters who step into leadership roles. Very proud of you, Jolt, Betty, Thugs, and Grease and Greed. Very incredible. Also a shout out to Brooklyn's sweet baby Rage. So proud of you. Have fun, skate hard, leave it on the track. Love Mama Brooklyn. And of course, shout out to the best juniors leadership dream team, Daisy, Chada, Creamer, and Mulan. Love you all, Brooklyn. All right, well, thank you, Brooklyn Deckler, for all those wonderful shout outs and for all the love on the track and around it. And of course, to everybody watching on the Derby Dolls YouTube channel, I gotta give a shout out to my friend truck driving Kimmy. Kimmy, she is hauling 25,000 pounds of eggs.
Oh, that's where all the eggs are. Kimmy's got them.
She's driving from Alberto, Utah to Costco in Phoenix. So if you know in Phoenix, they're getting eggs soon as Truck Driving Kimmy gets there. Precious cargo. I can't give away Kimmy's location because that could endanger her life. You know.
Mad Max she's
packing. It's cool.
On the freeways.
Yeah. Anyway, and of course, we just want to give some shout out to everyone for being here. It has been a tough year for Los Angeles. We got to give love to Altadena, and Altadena sends it right back. That's from Sarah Peterson. So, you know, we're grateful for our Derby families. We all draw strength from each other and find it in our collective good that is the Derby Dolls. And I'm seeing Ginger Snap go up there. I don't want to talk about it, but this is Snap's last game before...
No!
I know. Snap's busy with senior life.
Oh man, it is such a pleasure and a privilege to watch these skaters grow as, young people and as athletes. But it's always so sad when they leave.
I know, we fall in love and then they break our hearts. Slim Reaper out in lead. That's why we try to make it, I just wanted them to age immediately into adults and never leave. There's Raven out lead for Black Thunder, but here comes Slim Reaper against Ginger Snap. Oh, snapped.
Snapped, making her presence known out there, making their presence known out there.
Yeah.
Might be my last game, but you're gonna know I was here.
Yeah, Snapped always looks like, having the most fun.
That's true. That is a fact. All right, under a minute to go in the half. Nobody in the penalty box.
Yeah, and don't forget, halftime, buy those raffle tickets, buy snacks, buy some merch, people. We got some fantastic merch, and we need the money. And of course, you can get signed up for Derby Dolls Nation. You can ask people about that. It's all kinds of fun benefits. There goes Rage! Out lead for Black Thunder.
A lot of lateral motion going on in the back of the pack.
Oh, man, so close. Goes in the infield, have a runner without advancing, and then hops, gets jumps on that. Wow, Rage.
Toeing on the toe stops.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Mayday finally making out for White Lightning, but Rage,
And
all the way to the front calls it off.
Calls it in time for us to have one more jam in the second.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, picked up, 8 or 9, was it? Oh, I just heard the magic words, Evilly.
What?
Directional block.
No. And we do have a directional block there against Katana Crash.
So, Black Thunder down 1, 2 jammers on the floor. Make some noise for your teams, folks, to send them off to halftime.
Yeah, I don't know the point for them, but I'm guessing it was 4, but somebody's keeping track of that.
That's not my job, Evilly. I'm just here to be pretty.
We're just here to commentate. We just say what happens. We don't actually make it happen.
Isabella Rios is out in lead for White Lightning.
Yeah, look how fast those jammers are going. Coming to that pack hot. There goes Smackaroni, almost there, but not quite. I believe that's halftime, everybody.
3 more points for White Lightning takes them to 76 to Black Thunder's 43.
All right, we'll see you back here in probably 20 minutes.
Skaters to the track, skaters to the track. Can we get all the skaters to the track? Thank you.
All right, Los Angeles, welcome back to the second half of exciting roller derby action here in Valhalla with Black Thunder versus White Lightning. White Lightning commanding lead 76 points to 43 for Black Thunder, and we will be starting this jam with, we do have a skater for White Lightning in the penalty box.
That's right, Evilly.
Oh, that's Beetlejuice in the penalty box. I want to say directional block, and I think that's a good
You would
possible.
be correct. Directional blocks were the story of the whole first half. Black Thunder racking up 10 and White Lightning 15 over the course of 2 quarters.
All right, we've got Dirty Tricks versus Wensley Adams. Oh, and Wensley Adams. Wow, Dirty Tricks went into the pack, managed to distract almost enough to get Wensley Adams through, so clear through on that inside line, but man, look how Ziggy started. Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
What captain Wensley Adams threw on 2 scoring passes.
Wensley Adams making geometry work for them.
Wow.
When you take Dirty Tricks took a little wrap up the track coming through the second corner on the scoring pass, and that opened up the inside. When you pass on the inside, it's so much shorter and faster, and that's how they were able to steal that jam.
Yeah, I learned a lot about taking corners in my 68 Impala 383 when I was in high school. So we do have a directional block against Katana Crash, and we have a back block. That's a nice little switch in there. Nice little switch there for Kitten Crush. And there's Furious George. Out lead for White Lightning. Here comes Rage for Black Thunder. Oh, Furious George coming through that pack pretty hot. The only thing though with the geometry of that one jam, got the 8 points, but unfortunately did not comp the jam before the opposing jammer had gotten the 4. So that was tricky. But on this one, White Lightning gets 4 points, bring it to 84 to 51. And Skate White Shark sitting in the penalty box with a directional block. And
you shocked me, Evilly.
yeah, I know, hidden in the penalty box with a directional block. Do we need to talk about directional blocks? Should I be concerned?
Directional blocks and your child.
Is your child getting too many directional blocks?
Is your child hitting people while stepping in a clockwise direction?
Or in a sideways manner?
They could be getting involved with
directional blocks. Fantastic. Smackaroni takes a nice little trip to the infield. I hope it wasn't sent there by a directional block, but maybe. Ziggy Stardust, though, getting to that point scoring position, comes through on the inside, waiting to get dropped. See, the directional, if they're coming down to the side like that, if it's just a little bit backwards, that's a directional block. You still got to be moving forward. So that track wiping thing right there that we see often, that's where you get in trouble. You got to go forward. You can't go backwards, and you can't go completely lateral. You have to keep moving forward.
When we go backwards, it's just bad for everybody.
It is so bad. Let's only go forward. That is the most important thing roller derby teaches you. Only go forward, people.
Ooh, Smack looked a little shaken up after that one, but is returning to the bench.
Oh, dear. Looks like we're going to have a quick timeout here for Black Thunder. All right, everybody, we had to just have a moment there for one of our skaters, but it looks like everything's all right. Getting back here, though, and it looks like we have a power jam advantage for the Black Thunder. We've got directional blocks in the penalty box against Slim Reaper. We've got Rage in there with that, and then we also got Beetlejuke in there with a multiplayer block, just to let you know, that got shaken up a bit. But more importantly right now, here comes Rage.
Rage with a huge opportunity to make up some of this deficit for Black Thunder.
Yeah.
Takes a tag from that white pivot, but gets right back up.
That's Bella Blitz and Furious George, who are making it very difficult for Rage to keep getting out.
Really mixing it up at the lower body there, you believe.
Yeah, but you know, the main thing is this is a good chance for Black Thunder to make it up, because there's only one jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and it is Black Thunder. Look at Rage go through on that beautiful scoring pass.
Yeah, but you got to give it up to Bella and her co-blocker out there, because they burned a lot of time with only two blockers out there wearing white.
Yeah, they did, and right now that pack is starting to get pulled away, up and through it. And remember, you only have to pass the skater by their hips to get through, and then you also get ghost points for the people in the penalty box. How many is that, 15? 15? We look behind us.
Let's look behind us.
It's like a slot machine. Up 15 points, 66.
No, you gotta say it like this. 15 points for Black Thunder. See, that's that way they clap.
I'm so excited. All right, they bring it up to 66 to 96. Uh-oh, I see Kingslayer going on the track. That might be what we are going to call a challenge. A challenge is happening. There's a challenge, everybody. We
I
got a
wouldn't be at all
challenge.
surprised to find out that they're challenging that point total because I didn't see that skater pass Bella
Oh,
at
maybe.
the end. Now, if
maybe.
Bella was out of play in the front, then she would get that point.
Yeah.
She
Well,
would be a
I
point.
love that we have juniors as the bench coaches, so this is between them. And a reminder, we will do the raffle at the end of this quarter. So at the end, you have just a few minutes left to buy raffle tickets. They're right over there by snacks. You can get that Starbucks tumbler, hot cocoa, t-shirt, water bottle, Starbucks gift card, grab bag, the 12-inch plushie from Fall Guys, gift bag of Derby Doll merch, the Rude Chicks grab bag. Hey, when I was evacuating my home, my apartment building because of the Sunset Fire, you know what I wore? I wore my Rude Chicks skate sweats. Because I'm like, if I'm going down, that's what I need. And they are just fantastic quality. So we do have a lot of penalties here. For Black Thunder, we got Raven in there with a stopping penalty, Rage as a jammer with a low blocking penalty, and then on the other side, we have got an ejected Bella Blitz with a low blocking penalty. Low blocking penalty taking out Bella Blitz.
Is she ejected?
Yeah, that's what I think so.
That's,
Oh, maybe
that's not my count.
Okay, well, Furious George has a directional block and a back blocking penalty. So it looks like the main thing, though, is this will be a power jam advantage for White Lightning.
Yeah, I believe that that's what they're challenging is the low block on Bella Blitz, which would be, by my count, Bella's 6.
So basically, there were words written, and they kind of look like, as you know, I was kind of guessing. I play a lot of Wheel of Fortune. Do we have any other wheel families in the house? So I don't know. I was kind of guessing by the letter combination, but it could be challenge ejected.
I do have a tech note for you. Your glasses work better on your eyeballs than on your forehead.
I know, but they're readers, so they're like readers I get for a pack of like $20 on Amazon because I can't afford an ophthalmologist, and you know. Anyway, hey, we want to thank everyone who's watching on the Derby Dolls webcast, especially Hidden's favorite cousin is watching. So howdy there to Hidden's favorite cousin, and. If Hidden has a lot of other cousins, I hope this doesn't cause any drama for you at all, that your favorite one
You've been publicly named the favorite cousin.
Yeah. So, I mean, everyone knows my favorite cousin is Jody. And, I mean, some of my cousins might disagree, but Jody's my favorite cousin.
Anna Lily's out there just being everybody. Anna Lily, you're my favorite cousin now, too. How about that?
Aww.
Hey, I just wanted to, we were talking earlier about the fires, and I know it's impacted a lot of members of our Derby community, probably some of you out there right now. But I wanted to highlight Chada, who has been such a stalwart of the juniors program, and her spouse, Mr. Chada, who just retired from running this rad crew right here. They have a GoFundMe for their house, which isn't there anymore. So you can get to it at bit.ly/helpchata, HELPCHATA. Please go there and help them out. They've given so much to the Derby Dolls, and we'd love it if folks could give a little back.
Yeah, please help. And again, thank you to S1 Helmets making sure that Horchata had a brand new helmet. Also want to thank the Vernon Community Fund. This bout is brought to you by the Vernon Community Fund. The Community Fund provides charitable contributions to community-based organizations and governmental agencies in support of efforts to improve the quality of life, strengthen families, and affirm Vernon's ties with neighboring communities in pursuit of bright futures. We very much appreciate their support, and we need it. Also, we want to thank our Derby Doll repair team. A special thank you to our amazing medical staff. If you're looking for a chiropractor or acupuncturist, please visit one of our team. They support the dolls year-round and are some of the best around. Check them out at derbydolls.com/doll-repair. And if anybody watched The Golden Bachelor, you'll know that Dr. Bob was one of our doll repair people. Of course, I hope everyone checked out our merch and all that. And also, reminder of our Derby Dolls Nation. If you sign up for Derby Dolls Nation, you get a gift pack that includes a Nation mug, doll pin, Derby Doll Nation lanyard and card holder, stickers, and 10% of merch, and a free raffle ticket. Personalized membership card will be following in the mail. You just have to scan the QR code at the bar, merch, or entrance info booth in front of the bleachers. The QR code will take you to the page to sign up. Once signed up, just show your confirmation message or email to merch, and you can pick up your prize pack like right now. I also want to give some love to our fresh meat program. Hey, if you think you have what it takes to be a Derby doll, you know, check out our table outside, or just go onto our website to learn more about the fresh meat program at derbydolls.com/join. We also have Derby skating for fun with our Derby Por Vida program. If you just want to skate for fun, see what it's like to be on this beautiful Masonite track, make sure you check out our Derby Por Vida program. All right.
So the result of that challenge, Evilly, is that I do believe that challenge was lost. And so Bella Blitz remains on the bench, or rather on the penalty box, sitting out for that low block.
What did you call it?
Low block?
I thought you said, I call it penalty. What kind of bench?
It's a penalty bench.
I know. I thought you said something else like fancy. I'm like, am I calling it the wrong thing? Yeah, I'm confused. All right, everybody. That's right. One jammer on the floor, one team that can score. It's a power jam. And we got Ziggy Stardust as our power jammer.
Ziggy looking to make back those 15 points that Rage totaled up in the last power jam. And this is kind of a role reversal, although at least Black Thunder's got 3 blockers.
Yeah, and I tell you, Ginger Snap was getting trapped at the back a little bit, now up to the side, holding back Ziggy. But I tell you, that thinned out blocker pack just not helping.
Yeah, it is just, I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. This track is so wide.
It's
even
wider
having
than you
one
think.
person taken off of it, it's so much real estate to cover.
Yeah, it's because of the gravity thing, you know, and the speed of the bank track. I mean,
Black Thunder getting some licks in on that jammer.
The bank track is very much its own player in its own way. That's right. Make some noise for roller derby, everybody.
Captain Wensley Adams closes that jam with 1 to grow on. Stopping Ziggy in their tracks.
Yeah, 10 points, bringing it to 106 to 66. Advantage White Lightning, and nobody in the penalty box. How beautiful is it to have full packs like this?
I love full packs. Stitches.
Oh, Stitches, lead jammer. And Mayday out for White Lightning.
Packs all together, Stitches. Oh, wow, Beetlejuice gets up just in time for Stitches to blow on by, picking up 4 more points for Black Thunder.
Yeah, that was nice. 4 points for Black Thunder. Should bring it up to 70. I can look without it. Is it? Yeah. I remember that and then did the math in my head.
How about that?
I know, I'm growing up.
People did a math.
I know, I bought my first responsible car last year, and now I'm doing math.
What will she do next?
I don't know. You never know what I'm going to do next.
But
I
Kitten
never
Crush
know.
escapes the pack. That's what you do next.
Yeah.
Out there, lead jamming it up for Black Thunder. Hits the inside, does a little transition, and out of there, untouched. Beautiful pass by Kitten Crush.
Yeah, Furious George being held at the back of that pack. Furious George was going to try to stop Kitten Crush. Didn't quite work. Up, trying to do it now.
Got it that time.
Wow, nope.
That was a hit and run. Juniors George hits at 8:57 and takes off, but Kitten Crush makes it through the rest of the pack, picks up another 4 and calls it. Nice jam for Black Thunder. Let's see what it gets them.
What does it get them?
What does it get them? I have a guess, but I'm usually wrong, so I'm too shy to say.
If they were on Wheel of Fortune and it was a bonus thing, it would get them $40,000.
$40,000 and a statue of a dog.
They don't do the dog statues anymore.
They should do the dog statue.
I think Vanna, she just keeps it, I want to say Vanna Fight instead of Vanna White. And that really
I think it's great
me
that lady on Wheel of Fortune took her name from Vanna Fight.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. Ooh, I see a penalty, rather a challenge flag flying on the Black bench as 10 points make it on the board for Black Thunder. Score stands at 106-80 in favor of the skaters in white, but everybody's getting on down while they talk over this challenge, you believe.
Yeah, so, look at that. We have got Raven with a directional block in the penalty box. And the main thing, though, here is that there's a cutting penalty against Kitten Crush, and that would make this a power jam advantage for White Lightning. And I can see very much why Black Thunder does not want that.
That also might be Kitten Crush's 7th, too. So we could be not just challenging a power jam, but a possible ejection.
We're still in the third quarter, people.
They're overachievers.
I know they are, and I love them for it. Hey, do you know a girl between the age of 7 and 17 is looking for a fun challenge? That's our Junior Derby Dolls. Might be just for her. And we have a table out there for information. But yeah, I love this program so much. I love seeing these skaters when they come into it and how they just find their strength, and they learn to collaborate with each other, and they learn how powerful they are, and they are also powerful. And this league was created for you, Junior Derby Dolls, and I hope you all take it over and make it your own in any way you want to reflect your members and their needs and the needs of the community.
Yep. And just as a addendum to, I sign off on everything Evil said, and I will add that also trans femme and non-binary skaters also welcome.
This is true, yes. We have always been, you know, the thing about roller derby, it has always been gender inclusive, and it's also just been inclusive on many levels, I think, because it's always been a sport of the people. So we have always, the Derby Dolls have always been trans and non-binary inclusive. But it's also just been, you know, it's Black History Month, and some of the great skaters like Darlene Anderson or Skinny Minnie, you know, some of these women and the men, they could not compete in professional sports except roller derby because of segregation. And roller derby has always been open to, you know, it's always been radically inclusive in so many different ways. But I think it comes from being a Depression-era sport too, and the fact that a lot of people during that time, when they drop out of society, you know, they joined the roller derby, which was a competition, an endurance race, and it was kind of, for some people, it's the only way they could survive. And we carry it on today in the fact that roller derby just makes us feel strong and powerful.
Absolutely.
And united.
Bringing people together, sometimes at high speed, but always consensually.
Yeah.
We don't hit anybody who didn't sign up for it.
All right, so it looks like we have got the enforcers now. They are going to talk with the team bench coaches. Again, junior bench coaches are my favorite thing. It's so cool. I'm trying to read lips. Can you read lips, Trixie?
Not from this distance.
Yeah.
I usually can read lips when people, when coaches on the sidelines in football or hockey games are cussing. I can read that pretty good, but our enforcers would never do that.
Did you watch that big ball game?
I sure did watch the big ball game.
You know what I did the next day?
What's that?
I got up and I listened to a lot of Gil Scott-Heron. Drove to work listening to Gil Scott-Heron. That's what I did after the Super Bowl.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. If you haven't listened to Gil Scott-Heron lately, I highly recommend it. Especially about the one on the guy on the moon. It's really good stuff.
After this, after the great big ball game, I tried to get online and buy streaming tickets to The Muppet Script, which was a live read of the Muppet movie script at Dynasty Typewriter. It was
sold out?
Sold out so fast. What is
all right?
Lost Challenge. Lost Challenge. Oh no! Getting crushed.
The law
Ejected.
Oy, oy, oy.
And what's more, White Lightning gonna get a power jam. White Lightning ahead 106-80, looking to stretch out that 26-point lead. Who's wearing the Starry Billy? Oh, I'll answer my own question. That is Hell on Wheels. I recognize the socks.
I know, socks are love. Socks are life. There's some great socks outside, by the way, if you need socks.
That's true. At the Rude Chicks table, they got socks. Socks galore.
Socks galore.
Is Hell on Wheels out? Lead 50 seconds at the time they exited the pack, so lots of time to pile up some points.
Yeah, it's Hell on Wheels coming up behind Smackaroni, getting knocked around by rage and really having a hard time getting up front.
Yeah, Ginger Snap finally escapes from Ziggy Stardust and is able to rejoin the action.
Yeah.
Goes into the infield. Everybody's going in the infield.
I was talking to Snap between at halftime, and we're talking about you have to advocate for yourself, you know? It's a very important thing that roller derby teaches you. You must be your own advocate, and as a blocker, you need to advocate for yourself to stop that jamming.
Oh, what a move!
Wow. But that move, that was a tough one. Well done.
So pretty.
It was pretty.
Oh my gosh, Is Hell on Wheels has just been a firebrand of a skater from the very start, and it just gets better every year.
You know, I watch a lot of figure skating when I can, and I feel like some of this is just like, it's like a symphony of destruction with roller derby. It's so beautiful. That was a bunch of points.
That was a bunch of points. I don't know how many, but it was a bunch. Can't wait to find out.
10 big points for White Lightning, taking it to 116 to 80. And we got penalties. Ginger Snap in the penalty box with an arms penalty. And hey, a Rage in there with a blocking out of bounds penalty. Switching it up.
That one's rare.
Yeah, it happens, but it was rare. There goes Bella Blitz.
Hotly pursued.
So hotly pursued. Katana Crash coming up behind. Oh, coming in hot. Look at that pack. Oh!
Wow!
Beautiful move there from Bella. Wensley was so ready to stop and drop, but didn't quite work.
It was a beautiful move, but it looks like it didn't get any points there. Oh, no, there it is. 4 points.
Hey.
I misread Metallic Kyle's thumbs up for a no points.
You gotta look for the thumbs. I know. Counting fingers is hard. All right,
Yeah.
Smackaroni out lead. Oh, followed by Furious George. Now we have Smack and Furious on the track at the same time. 64 versus 74.
It's easier to tell them apart when that happens.
Yes, it is.
But
It's weird how just numbers like that kind of get in your head like that.
identical zeros for both skaters as the call-off comes before anyone gets in scoring position.
They have the same number of syllables in their names too, I believe.
Oh my gosh.
Furious George, Smackaroni. Yep.
And it's a time.
Oh,
I'm
fourth.
out for White Lightning.
Oh, timeout being called by White Lightning. They do have one skater will be having a, it looks like, Dirty Tricks will be having a failure to reform penalty. So they have 4 syllables in their names, and the last number is a 4.
Are you going to start doing astrology evilly? Because you know I think that that's devil stuff.
Hey, by the way, I'm going to have some special guests up here to call raffle. So it's going to be really good. Yeah, we're only a couple minutes away from the raffle. So you can come up if you want. You can come on up. We got special guests to do the raffle. Me and Trixie, nobody wants to hear us do the raffle.
No.
So
I'm tired of my own voice. I imagine y'all are too.
So I hope you bought tickets or they're going to be disappointed. So go ahead and start digging in your pocket. We'll get that. So we're going to have a little bit more time here. And then when we're ready,
We have a very important
Wesley
question.
here will be helping you with drawing the numbers. One of you can draw, the other one can read, or we can switch up. I want both of you
Evil,
on the
have you
mics.
checked if their ears are clean before we give them the headphones? I need to know that I'm giving these headphones to skaters with
They don't
clean
need,
ears.
They don't need to hear themselves.
Oh, okay.
I'm not getting into hygiene with children.
Yeah.
This is why I did not have children. I have cats, and I do check their ears. So, yeah, it's a nice view up here, right? You should see when people come here and they get knocked down. It's really good. So this is when you're the announcer, you get the best view in the house. You know, I've loved roller derby since I was y'all's age. Believe it or not. Yep, I
They didn't have
loved roller
junior derby then,
nope, Nope. We had roller derby. We had Farrah Fawcett as doing roller derby on Charlie's Angels, and I had her poster in my bedroom. That's how long I loved roller derby.
All right, we're back at it. 1:46 to go in the third. White Lightning ahead of Black Thunder, 120 to 80. One skater in the box for White Lightning, and it's Rage out first for Black Thunder.
That's right. Rage out in lead, but hidden. Coming far behind. Like, look at the pack there. Like, wow, that's a neat view, huh?
Luna
right.
Shovka trying to get the wall up in the front.
Yeah.
Stops the jam.
Luna Shovgood and Beetlejuice right there are just really holding that rail. Almost. All right.
Nobody in the box.
Nobody in the penalty box. That's beautiful.
The excitement is building here in the announcer's booth as
Yeah.
we ready
I
our
believe
substitutes.
in giving young people the opportunity to speak on microphones so they learn to find their voice at a young age. And that is L on Wheels out lead for White Lightning.
That's always one of my favorite drills with juniors was getting them to find their derby voice and just yell as loud as they possibly could.
Yeah, I do that when I come home from work now. I just literally scream in my car. I'm not kidding. Ravenclaw's almost up, but not quite. 4 points for White Lightning.
And just about half a minute left on this clock. We're going to have at least one more jam, probably just one more jam.
But you can start digging around for those raffle tickets if you'd like, because we're going to do that really fast. Maybe not so fast. You never know.
Well,
You'll
it'll
see.
take 22 seconds at least. Jam will continue until if the game clock runs out, it'll continue until the jammer calls it off or the jam clock runs out. Wensley Adams out in lead for Black Thunder. Oh!
Wow. Oh, right by him hitting. That was so close. And then Ziggy coming up. Oh, it takes a hidden out. That happens. Friendly fire.
Wensley Adams, so deceptive, picked a moment and just accelerated past those blockers. They were kind of counting on the speed that was established and just passed them all.
Yeah. And that is 10
9?
points? 9 points? That would be 9, right? All right, you guys, it's raffle time. Let's get that raffle music. Everybody ready for the raffle? This is gonna be super fun. All right, so we've got Jurassic Punk and King Cobra. Oh, Queen Cobra. I always wanted to be King, honestly, but Queen Cobra's cool. All right, do you want to announce the first prize? Okay, you announce the first prize.
Wait, no,
Number one.
You
just do it. Just read it right now. It's fine. Just do it. You're going to be good.
Okay, so we're drawing for a Starbucks tumbler and hot cocoa.
Right on. And Kate, what's the number? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, what's the number? We're going to have you read it, King Cobra.
Wait, this one doesn't. Yes, it does. Right there, right here. The number is 244572.
All right, did you get that? The winner of the Starbucks tumbler, last digits, it's 244572. Can you write number 1 on that? Here, I'll do it. That's prize 1. Okay, so now what's the second prize here?
Wait, did somebody?
Do we have the winner? Do we have 572?
Yeah.
All right, come on down to snacks. Okay, read the second one.
Wait, she's gonna read.
You do the second one.
Now we're pulling for t-shirt / water bottle / $5 Starbucks gift card grab bag.
All right, what's the number we got there?
The number is 244721.
Oh, it sounds like we got a winner. Let's write number 2 on the back of that. All right, we got to keep it legal here. Do you understand what that means? All right, who wants to read the third prize? You seem to be good at it. Go on there, Punk. Number 3.
No.
Oh, no, that one.
No,
The Fall Guys. Oh, it's number 3. Oh, I see. Thank you. See, you're better at this than I am. They're really good up here.
And next we will be drawing for a gift bag of Derby Doll merch. The number is 244553.
553. We got a winner? Oh, no.
244553.
All right, tell them that they can go get it by snacks.
We have a winner.
All right, now prize 4.
That one was number 2, I think. Okay, number 4. Read number 4. Next, we will be drawing for a Rude Checks grab bag. And the number is 244599. That is 244599. We have a winner. And now our last one. Let's both do this. Hand this one up. And finally, we have Fall Guys 12-inch plushie. And the winner is with a little drum roll. And the winner is, drum roll please. 244575.
Woo, do we got a winner?
244575. We have a winner. We have a winner.
All
We have a
right.
winner.
All right. You want to introduce yourselves real quick?
I'm Queen Cobra, and I'm Jurassic Punk.
All right. Thank you so much for coming up here. Thank you. We appreciate it. How wonderful were they? Did you all love them calling the raffle? Way better than me doing it. All right, everybody. We still have about 54 seconds, and then we'll be right back at you. But you know what? We love to give people their voices, and we hope that inspires you to grab a microphone anytime somebody gives it to you. We'll be right back with you.
That was super cute.
Oh, my God. I almost died. All right, back for the fourth, final quarter, exciting roller derby action. Let's make some noise, Los Angeles. Wow, what a game, what a raffle. This is fun. Is there any better way to spend a Saturday? No.
I don't think so.
Junior Derby, Bank Track, Vernon, it's all glorious. And we do have, however, Macaroni in the penalty box.
Yep, Smackaroni sitting down for a low block.
Oh, block.
How low
Now they say
can you
once you get warmed up, then you get into the other blocks. You know, you're a little cold, you do the directional, and then
Start at the bottom, now we're here.
yeah, now you're expanding. So Slim Reaper jamming for White Lightning, but comes through clean on the inside and decides.
And nobody's looking at Slim, attempted call off.
Was going to. Well, here comes Rage. I can see why you'd want to when you see Rage coming at you like that. Rage is so fast. Oh!
3 points for White Lightning.
They'll bring it to 127 to 89 for our Black Thunder, and it looks like is that Pink Poison?
That is Pink Poison.
Pink Poison, hi, in the penalty box of the directional. We love your work, Pink Poison.
We love your makeup, Pink Poison.
Yeah,
Heavy on the poison, light on the pink.
fantastic. That's how I
I'll
always
laugh
do
at
it.
my own jokes, I'm not proud. Ziggy Stardust out there, lead jammer for White Lightning.
If I don't laugh at your jokes, it's only because of seeing Metallica and Slayer and Anthrax
I
and
blame everything on
Megadeth
Metallica.
too many times when I was in the 80s in El Paso, Texas as a county coliseum.
4
Ooh.
points for White Lightning and a very stylish call off by Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah, it's good. And nobody in the penalty box.
Nobody in the penalty box. Lonely, lonely penalty box. So alone, so empty.
So alone.
That's how we like it.
Vacant.
I like my penalty box like
Plenty
I
of
like my
vacancy.
name. Vacant. That doesn't even mean anything.
Pretty Vacant. Isn't that a band, Pretty Vacant?
It's a song.
Ours? Oh, okay. Bella Blitz out, but not. Oh, coming in hot. Wow. That was Smack coming in so hot. Rolls
Fortunately,
around.
Smack had the presence of mind to aim that butt at Smack's teammate, Rage.
Yes.
And it's okay to hit your own teammate.
There
from
is so
behind.
much awareness that these people have that just you don't see that often, and it's incredible. This and another one that's really good with spatial awareness for youth is jump rope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Spatial awareness is something that people don't learn young and then they don't use when they're older. But I won't get into that. I'm not going to stop talking about spatial awareness. Not today, at least.
One thing about me, I'm going to talk about spatial awareness.
My husband's
Spatial Awareness Week.
my husband's like, if he hears me bring up wealth disparities, he's just like out of the room. I'm like, oh my God, that's why nobody hangs out with me. I'm always talking about wealth disparities. That's
And
why I'm glad
spatial awareness.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad to be here in roller derby.
If it's not wealth disparity, it's spatial awareness.
I know,
Agree, or Van Halen.
Roller derby was born from wealth disparities. All right. Oh, Van Halen, now you're talking. All right,
I knew that
Slim
would get her.
Reaper, lead jammer for White Lightning. Oh.
That was a cool little fake, that little duck that's
I know,
did.
they're so tricky. Very tricky, sis. You sunk my battleship. You blocked my jammer.
This battleship ain't gonna sink itself.
Maybe Grandma Matt gets that one, unless it's an American joke and not a UK one.
They had battleships in the UK.
Yeah.
British naval power was the envy of the world, I believe.
All right, well, Bella Blitz is the engine of jammer power for White Lightning, and Raven is the same for Black Thunder. And everyone's like working with their buddy. Oh, spinning by Winsley Adams.
I don't think either of those skaters meant for that to happen. I think 46 there was trying to yield the low.
That's 4 points for White Lightning.
But unfortunately, that was at the exact same time that Bella was attempting to take the low, so.
Oopie.
It happens.
It does.
But Wensley's going to go to the box for it for blocking out of play. That's the call because Wensley was outside the engagement zone when that hit happened.
Oh,
Seeing some elbows flying in that pack, evilly.
he got tired and the elbows start going. You're just kind of fed up, like, I just want out of here now. Rage is out, but here comes Ziggy. Oh, Rage in the infield. Hopefully didn't pass anybody. Do not want to get that cutting penalty.
I'm seeing back blocks called. I thought I saw a cut called. We're going to have to see what it says on the big white board. But right now, Rage is past everybody and out for more. 17 seconds left on the jam clock.
Yeah. Ziggy, I think Ziggy had some of that beef stroganoff at lunch, looking a little tired for the
It'll
moment.
slow you
but
down all right.
That's a lot of work.
You're
Oh!
supposed to carbo load the night before.
Oh! The rage! That was beautiful. Little back, reverse. That was fantastic.
10 points, at least.
And Ziggy's in the penalty box with the back blocking ×2. Wah, wah, wah.
As a jammer on Morris the Pity, which means this is going to be a power jam in favor of Black Thunder. Black Thunder down by 42, but I've seen stranger things, evilly.
Oh, we've seen stranger things. Oh,
Big
man.
hit.
Big hit from
standing
Bella.
up in the middle of the pack there.
Bella's so good. Oh, they're all so good. And then I look at I'm like, that person's so good. They're all so good.
Pink Poison softened her up, and Bella Blitz lowers the boom. Wensley Adams having a heck of a time getting out of this pack.
Yeah, intense game. Oh, wow.
Is Hell on Wheels getting into the blocking action
Ooh,
too?
all the
Just about
falling.
everybody wants to hit that jammer.
What do you do on Saturdays? Oh, I hit jammers.
Yeah, I just heard a directional block, and I think I know who it was on, Evilly. We may be saying goodbye to somebody
is
after
that
this.
Bella?
We'll see.
But Papa Blitz said no. Said to stay strong.
We don't always listen to our parents, Evilly. I don't know
That's
if you
true.
know that.
I barely remember those people.
And that's that on that. Tough jam, the really hard fought. Wensley Adams never given up, but White Lightning's defense never given an inch.
You called it, Trixie. Bella Blitz ejected for a directional block. Wah, wah. It was you. We really enjoyed you while you were there.
We always enjoy Bella. Bella is a highlight of the Derby Dolls program, Junior Derby.
Yeah,
She's
I
been
believe
here for
Bella's
years and years.
probably going to be one of the people graduating, which is just, oh, I know. I can't even talk about it. We can't talk about it. We fall in love and then they leave us and break our hearts. Stitches, though. Stitches, a lead jammer. Hidden, just cannot get back on the track because of Rage. Rage is not having it.
Rage said no. Rage has considered your application to get back on the track, and it is denied.
Yeah, and Rage is sending Gizmo up
Whoa!
front. Whoa! Furious George. Wow.
Absolutely bodies that jammer, but it is Stitches with the last laugh. Gets up, picks up 10 points and
9
points and calls it off. 9 points for Black Thunder, taking them across the century mark. It's 107 to 140 with 4 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah, y'all having fun? Has this been fun or what? Make some noise. We hope everybody online's been having fun too. Oh, it looks like the enforcers are going to talk about how much fun they're having. No, White Lightning's going to talk about how much fun they are having. We want to thank, of course, our enforcers, a fantastic group of volunteers. Couldn't do it without them. If you want to join these fabulous, amazing people, you can just email refs@derbydolls.com for info to see when they're having their next enforcer training. Of course, thank you to our volunteers. We are a non-profit organization. We are a mainly volunteer-run organization, so we have to thank all of them for making this possible, and we really appreciate them. And be sure that you clean up after yourselves, because housekeeping is, skater volunteers, and we don't like cleaning up that much, but we have to, apparently.
Somebody's got to
straighten up the place because we're having company, and, trying to make it look presentable in our warehouse in Vernon. And, it's a pretty good warehouse, I'd say. It's better than the Pillow Factory in Chinatown.
Yeah, but that did have a great view of the fireworks at Dodger Stadium. It did have that in its favor.
That did.
Hey, as long as we have this break, I want to tell you what happens at the end of these games in the last jam. If the team in the lead after the last jam skated clean, then game's over. But if they make a penalty and the other team doesn't, we're going to have one more jam. Either way, after the very last jam is called and the game is awarded to one team or the other, we'd love you to rush on down here safely and line up along the rail to give high fives, well-deserved congratulations to skaters from both teams. So please come on and do that as soon as this game ends. And that's one to grow on.
Beautiful.
Back at it.
Beautiful. Is Hell on Wheels out lead. But here comes Rage.
Yeah, Rage got knocked off the track just as Rage was exiting, but the blocker also went off the track. So Rage was able to get on without incurring a penalty.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do when Rage graduates and I can't just scream.
3 points.
Reminds me of 28 Days Later. They're infected with rage. I can't wait for 28 years later. Can you believe it's been 28 years since that movie came out? My time flies, Trixie. It's weird.
I haven't seen any of those.
That's my favorite zombie movie. Me and my husband, we have a mixed marriage. He likes slow zombies. I like fast zombies, much like I love skaters that are fast. And that was Furious George calling it off before Raven could possibly pass. A little jammer interrupt this.
Under 3 minutes to go in the game. Nobody in the box. Black Thunder on the line, waiting to get it going. But I wonder if White Lightning's working the clock here a little bit evilly.
Yeah, well, Mayday is up on the jam line against Rage. And look how fast Ziggy covers the track. Beautiful ball being put up there by Maddox and Beetlejuke.
Yeah, but they got out ahead of the pack, and they had to let Rage go.
Yeah.
Black team lead jam.
Oh, Mayday!
Oh, I felt that
Mayday,
one.
yeah, I did too.
Oh, I felt that one too. Holy smokes, it didn't look like it felt good, folks.
Oh, my ribs are gonna hurt tomorrow just thinking about it.
Rage kind of left to her own devices there at the back of the pack, just getting worked by Pink Poison. But fights it off, shakes it off, and keeps on skating, picks up all the points. 14 seconds left on the jam clock.
Oh, did somebody lose their skate?
Knee pad? Their whole skate fell off.
Their whole skate.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
you
great white shark. Your skate
you
white
have
shark.
to have 2 skates on your wheels. I mean, 2 skates. You have
Skate
to,
white
oh
shark.
my God, your
How
skate
long
fell out of that. I've been with the dolls for 22 years. How do you lose your skate? I don't think I've ever seen that except for in the Dotsons video.
That's crazy.
And the best part is Skate White Shark is ejected.
Not for losing the skate, but
for an arms penalty. All right, let's give it up, everybody, for that.
Shark.
Woo! That was beautiful.
Hey, but maybe
how was that
first.
possible? That reminds me of like junior camp when they're like, how do you get oatmeal in a helmet? Out of a helmet. I'm like, how'd you get it in a helmet? But that was great. That was fantastic. First time I've ever seen that.
Ziggy Scar just sitting down for multiplayer blocks, so it's even blockers. Slim Reaper out in lead for White Lightning.
Coming in hot.
Those by
Yeah, Slim is out. Wensley Adams, wow, coming up right against Lena Shovegood with a, oh, let's take a moment there. That might have gone to the face. All right, everybody. Wensley Adams, everybody. Looked to me like I just got a hit to the face that might have knocked the wind out of him. But let's hear it for Wensley Adams and for our EMTs too, and Dooms Daisy for coming down there. So
yeah,
it worked so hard,
especially with just 38 seconds left in the game.
But you know, it's like you love the sport so much, and it is dangerous. But it's just incredible seeing the strength that it gives these skaters in so many ways to learn that you can just get up and hopefully everything will be fine there. But thank you all for trusting us with your children. I know moments like this do not make it easy, but I hope the overall benefit is always remembered. And we are going to get back to this, what will probably be the last jam.
Might just be, I believe, just 38 seconds left in the game when the game clock runs out. The jam will continue until the jam clock runs out or until the jammer in the lead calls it off. Here it comes, folks. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, are you ready? Make some noise for our Derby dolls. We love them so much. Yeah. Oh.
All right, Black Thunder out in the lead.
Yeah, Raven coming through, but may have taken out Beetle Juke there with the back block. We're not sure. Is Helen Wheels comes through. Ginger Snapped about to lay down the hurt. Didn't quite get through to it.
Yikes.
Yeah, everyone's all like, I'm a little tired.
Very careful footwork there by Raven. Good job. Safe dirty tricks.
Yeah, way not to step on dirty tricks while you're at it. Oh, it looks like we're going to have one more jam after this. We got 4 points from Black Thunder. Right on. And we should be having one more jam, but we'll see. We'll see.
Go, Ishii roll.
Ishii's like, get on the track. Oh, poor Rage. Rage in the play box with a directional block. So Black Thunder will be sitting down one blocker for this last jam.
All right, Rage sitting down. And so Black Thunder has one more chance. One more chance, you believe.
119 to 148. Let's see what we got.
White Lightning wanting to slip in the dagger. It's Furious George out in lead.
Yeah, Furious George is out, and Smackaroni almost out. Furious George calls it off.
Smart move by Furious.
Game clock is done, and we will wait for the official word.
If White Lightning skated that jam clean, this game is over. We're waiting for the official call. Keep your eyes on Go Ishii roll, but folks, get ready to come on down.
You can come down and get those hand slaps. Just make sure you don't put any beverages near the track and no beaded things. White Lightning!
That's your game, White Lightning 148. Black Thunder 119, please come on down and congratulate these skaters.
Let's give it up. Bella Blitz is Hell on Wheels, Dirty Tricks, Luna Shopgood, Slam Reaper, Beetlejuke, Mayday, Ziggy Stardust, Hidden, Mad X, Pink Poison, Co-Captain Nia Bralton, Captain Furious George, and your coaches, Grease Frightening and Thugs Bunny. Give it up for White Lightning, everybody.
And please keep it going on for Black Thunder. Smackaroni, Rage, Destroyer, Katana Crash, Stargirl, Skate White Shark, Kitten Crush, Gizmo, Stitches, Vroom, Ginger, Snapped, we love you. Co-Captain Raven, Captain Wensley, Adams, Coaches Jolteon and Betty Rumble. Happy birthday, Betty! Black Thunder!
I was going to say, make sure you get in that happy 17 to Betty Rumble, and lots of love to Ginger Snap on our last bout. We would like to thank our enforcers, EMTs, the doll repair team, the Track Monkeys, the Rad Crew, our DJ MacBook Air, and Jurassic Punk and Queen Cobra for coming up here, taking the mic, and doing that raffle for us. I'm Louisville Lee, and this is
Trixie Brisker.
And we are thanking you for being here, reminding you to be happy and be well, and be back here in March for our next bout.